Promo.
Wood. You know we had to bring a nigga all the way back for this one, man. We gonna let these niggas know. Murder gang. We came straight up out the dirt. G-Ball.
Locked and loaded, keep the thing on my waist. A big old chopper with a drum in the cage. My resume let you know I don't play.
Gotta know what's going on.
Jack time, man.
Joe Too Fed. Gotta know what's going on.
Shout out to Joe, man. Hey, I met with Joe.
Woo. Man,
I
Neverland.
host Joe singing before.
Neverland gonna hit the goddamn radio soon. Now what the hell we listen to here? Shit.
That's that G Wood, man.
Okay.
That's that new joint out the dirt, hosted by the kid.
Okay.
97.7 and 99 Jam starting on the night, man. That's Monday.
Going on.
That's Monday. Out the dirt, y'all call and request that.
Locked and loaded, keep the thing on my waist. Big old chopper with a drum in the cave. My resume let you know I don't play.
Salute to
everything in the way. Making play with the worst. I'm in the field, got computers alert. Fuck the deals if it ain't about money. I call my plug and get it straight out the dirt. Straight out the dirt.
Hey, Wood, talk to these niggas.
Talk to him, hell.
If it ain't about money, I call my plug and get it straight out the dirt. Get it straight out the dirt.
Straight out the dirt.
They thought we were done, nigga.
About money, I call my plug and get it straight out the dirt. Straight out the dirt.
Straight out the dirt.
2021.
On the podcast right
Gotta know what's
now.
going on.
But me and Wood represent for the north side.
I promise.
Gotta know what's going on.
For the city. Promo City to Don.
Y'all
Jack time.
Y'all tap in right now. Speak Live TV. We lit.
Let's go, man. Let me tell you something, man. You are actually right now tapped in to Speak Loud TV. Man, you know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
Fluck, I like to say. But you know what the fuck going on. I actually had the honor to be tapped in with my guy, motherfucker Keith.
Man.
Y'all call him Keefy. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying Keith.
Keith, this is my name.
You know what I'm saying? Real man, real shit, man. This DJ Reese Ree and
Legendary DJ Reese Reese, and it's an honor for me, man.
man, I'm gonna get to legendary status. You know what I'm saying? But I am with Keefyman. Welcome back.
Man, thank you, man.
That's
Thank you.
really, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start and end that. The city been missing you. It's been a disconnect, you know what I'm saying, when you left. And how you left was kind of left people wondering.
Right.
And that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we fine with that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all done seen the interviews, you know what I'm saying? Y'all done talked about it, you know what I'm saying? You done spoke on it. You know what's going on. Like, while you was sitting back all that time, you know what I'm saying? Were you tapped in or looking at anything?
I was not. I was honestly, and they seen the interview, but I gotta tell my story. Like honestly, like I was out of my element, meaning that I was addicted to codeine, cough syrup, Percocets, pain medication. So I was going through withdrawals. It took me 368, it was January the 3rd. It took me 368 days to just to even look at YouTube or anything. I was out of the zone.
That had to be a very difficult experience.
It was the worst thing that I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
Because I mean, it's hard for me to even stay off social media.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I wake up, you know what I'm saying? First thing I do, I look at motherfucking Facebook to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so for you to get to wake up every day and you ain't tap into nothing.
And as much as I was on social media, like social media
Right.
is what made me. I mean, it made me. You know, Facebook and Instagram started around 2000. You know, it took off around 2012, 13 up until prison. So I mean, you know, that's what we knew. But the place that I was in, it was I was in a dark place in my life. Like,
okay.
I wasn't thinking about anything but trying to heal my brain on what these drugs had done to me. And not get me wrong, I'm not telling nobody don't go out and have fun and do what you do. I'm just telling people, my message to people is just don't let it control you. And that's what I did. Okay. That was the mistake that I made. You know, everybody know that it has limits. and don't exceed those limits. And I did that on a regular.
Okay.
You know, I was living a lifestyle, and I wake up and I call people and I drink. I did it all day because I was getting money. I was in the spotlight. I was in the limelight. I was hanging out with artists. I was hanging out with celebrities. OG Bigger Rankin, Lucci, Moneybag Yo, they're my friends, they're my guys. I mean, and so they was. I'm living that life. And
I would love to say free Lucci. You know what I'm saying? But shit. Come on, man.
That's a whole nother situation there.
Come on, man. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, and then once you stop, like I wasn't aware of. And what's crazy, man, I started reading up on all of this stuff after the fact, though. I mean, I'm just thinking like this is just recreational. Like I smoke Black and Milds. Like people smoke weed. People drink. People that work every day, they drink when they get off, and they might go to the last call, in-bar, have a drink, and you control that.
Right now.
You control that, but once you can't live without it, and once that's like you looking for that for happiness, I mean, that's right. That's what I wanted to overcome. I wanted to take control of my situation, because one thing about us black people, we hate not being the controllers of our own destiny, our own thought process.
Understood.
So I was using all that time to answer your question, try to get myself together, and I did not know it was hell.
You had when I say you had a great, if not the greatest, fucking movement as far as promotion going on in the city, and you really came out of, you know what I'm saying? You really popped up with the shit.
Right.
How did it get to the point to where, you know what I'm saying, you said that this is what I want to do? Because I know you from McDonald's.
Right.
Right. I mean, you'll come to the club in your fucking manager shirt.
Right. Yeah.
At what point did it say, you know what, man, this is what I'm finna do?
It's funny you said that, Reese, because like, I mean, that's what motivated me, because I was always a big thinker. Like even when as a child, I was always the one. I wasn't the smartest as far as school wise, but when it came to using my brain and to solve problems, I was good at that. So I saw McDonald's, man. I started out as a crew person. I actually started out as a maintenance person, a person that swept the floors, making minimum wage when I was about 19. No, I was about 16 years. I'm sorry, about 16 years old, and I used to always, well, honestly, when I saw that Super Bowl commercial, I think it was the Ravens, and I saw
Super Bowl commercial.
I saw McDonald's advertising in China. I was like, man, this place I work, they got stores all over the country. And I started looking at their advertising. So when I worked my way up and became a general manager, I was looking at it's called a P&L, a profit and losses for the month.
Pause for a second. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You were a general manager.
Right. Everybody know Clean Boulevard. I was.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, you wasn't a fry guy.
Nah.
You wasn't a burger flipper. You was the general fucking manager of that establishment.
The youngest, me and shout to my boy Optimo, JG, James Gilmore.
Gotta know what's going on.
we were the youngest GMs in the corporation at the time, me and him. Shout to Al Joyner.
And that wasn't enough for you, you know what I'm
saying? well, like I said, you know, everybody still want to chase that dream, because when I'm at McDonald's, we still working for Al Joyner. You know, Al Joyner, we see Al Joyner make a lot of money. So he always, you know, taught like people like me and James, you know, the young black guys, like, you know, the sky's the limit for you, man. You know, you can be a supervisor, you can be a owner operator. I mean, the sky's the limit. Look at me, you know. Even though he was Tom Joyner's brother, he still said, you know, we came from nothing. Me and Tom came from nothing. Look, Tom Joyner. Everybody know who Tom Joyner is. Tom Joyner Morning Show.
You gotta know.
We work for his brother. His brother stayed right here in Madison, Mississippi. He owned all the McDonald's within the metro area in the market. So, and that's who we looked up to. But the money that he was spending on advertising, that's the money I was looking for. I was looking at the P&L at the end of the month. As your GM, all the GM do.
What's P&L? What does that stand for?
Profit and loss for the month.
All right.
So basically, at the end of the month, as a general manager, our main job is not we control operations. So what we did was he gave our store $100,000 a month that and our job was to save as much of that money as possible, but. You know, we were spending 30% of that in advertising. That's TV, radio, commercials, That's Super Bowl commercials. Bill, you ride down the street.
Those are expensive.
Man, $40,000 a month just in advertising. So
I'm talking about the Super Bowl commercials.
Super Bowl, that's $1 million.
Fucking
That's $1 million. So whoever airing the Super Bowl, they get because they know the viewers are up. The whole world's watching the Super Bowl. The whole world is watching the World Series, the college basketball World Series, the NBA Finals. I mean,
McDonald's is gonna be, motherfucker. I mean, I think it's self-promoted already.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to see a commercial to know that I want a double cheeseburger.
Right. They branded themselves, and my point that I'm trying to make to everybody is that I learned that from working at McDonald's. They branded themselves because they everywhere you go, you saw that M. When the kids see that M, the kids want you to stop. Everybody that got kids can vouch for that. McDonald's,
They want chicken nuggets.
right? So, but all of that was advertising. So I started saying, well, if I started advertising that way. First I need to brand myself, and that's when I just started. I was just doing stuff for free. If you were doing an event, you didn't even know me. I was reposting everybody's events. Then it started coming to a point where people was asking me to do it because my page started becoming popular. That's when the Keefyman started. You know, Keefyman promotion started, and from then on, I did a party. It was Keefyman party. You know, shout out to Northside Lee, man. He gave me the spot at Houston Bar and Grill.
I remember it from Nightlife.
Yeah, that was the second phase of it. Everything got bigger. It went from Houston Bar and Grill to going about 300 people to Nightlife till about, however many they hold, 2,000. Then it went to Freelance, and then we started doing the bigger events with Experience Jackson, shout out to Miss Yolanda. I mean, the sky was the limit, but all of it was because of how we was marketing ourselves.
Me, myself, personally, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I knew who you were.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
I could see you around town. Mm-hmm. And I was working at Backyard Burger and whatnot, and some of my coworkers. That's when you had Chevy,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
We had to brand ourselves
with the Keefyman. She was like, man, bro, you was really famous.
I never looked at it like that.
And didn't even know it.
Yeah, I never looked at
because
it
you didn't want to own that, and I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because you humble, man. But them folks were like, Keef with the Chevy. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
everybody knew that car. Everybody knew that car because that was back when we was saving our money. We was putting rims. That's when rims was high. That's when David Banner dropped.
Man,
the song with Lil Flipping. The light got shine on Jackson. Like that's when Super Sundays we started Northside Drive riding. I mean, I was there through all of that. When we was going to Beasley racing. So everybody was looking at your cars, but then shout out to my boy Third Coast Linus Morgan that on t-shirts and signs.
Gotta know what's going on.
That was my neighbor. So me and him, he was doing the logos, and we looking at it like, okay, anything you put on this clean car that's candy painted or whatever you want to do, people gonna see that. So I wanted to stamp myself, and that's how that came about. That was before the promotion. It was just Keefyman.
Right.
At Keefyman. That's when Instagram, Twitter took off. It was just at Keefyman, and then I was like, I'm on to something. Everybody knowing me now. And that was good and it was bad, but, because some people don't. But in me, I never was I never sold drugs. I never did none of that stuff. I didn't have a problem with it, but, you just branded yourself, and you just gotta, you gotta know what comes along with that. The haters come, all of that. But at the same time, even the haters, we branding ourselves. Whether you like it or you love it, you're gonna see it.
Now, we're saying, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never sold drugs, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Cool beans, you know what I'm saying? Salute on that. You know what I'm saying? You affiliated with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people ain't gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? But my question to you, you know what I'm saying, like, did things kind of collapse with the death of Gucci?
That started.
Was that a start point?
It started it because that was the first artist that I was.
Right.
He was the first artist I was close with. And
right.
That's when I knew then, like, okay, this stuff is real.
Shout out to Straight Drop, man. You gotta know what's going on.
It's day one. That was one of my first. Gucci was the first person who put some money in my pocket to promote for him.
Yeah.
The first artist. He was the first one that I ever promoted for, and Gucci was just a down to earth guy. I mean, he loved me from the day he met me because he was from out west, and I was the manager at Clint Bullet, and that was his store. Like, he was in there every day getting his kids food, and and I asked him. We was just so tight, and I asked him. I was like, man, I'm doing a party. Why don't you get on my show?
Shout out Cristiano. Shit, you know what's going on.
And that hurt me when I found out. Shout to Lil Bo Music. Lil Bo called me and was like, man, Gucci gone. And that it hit home. That's when I knew then, like, you know, I'm getting myself into a hole. Cause I spoke at his funeral. You know, I'm getting really tied into this, and it's getting into my feelings. So now it's deep, it's real. It's no game. It's no turning back. Now I gotta do it for him. You know, and you know, it's the sky was the limit, and that turned me up even more.
So going forward, you know what I'm saying? After that situation, now you know what I'm saying? We still gonna be pushing murder gang.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, they damn near was one and the same to me.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Shit, he got to keep going too. Mr. Promo City.
Yeah,
That's the name now. That's the name?
Promo City is done. 2021.
Mr. Promo City.
That's right.
So you did the Feed the Homeless Day.
Right. It was my first event
You know what I'm
back
saying?
in
Shout
2
out.
years.
You know what I'm saying?
No, we was doing that every year for my birthday for Thanksgiving, you know. And
I wish I could have tapped into you.
yeah, man. We got plenty more though, man.
Oh
Plenty
yeah.
more.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what we do.
And I'm gonna donate my time.
That's what it's all about.
You gotta know what's going on. Now, I put together the promo video, and you had sent me the song that you wanted me to use. I think it was a Future song.
It was a feature song.
Is that a song that you kind of intertwined with, or was that just something that you wanted me to use?
Nah, that everything I do is for purpose. I don't do nothing just because it's for purpose. That song, just like Brothers, you know, it just kind of intertwined with everything I had going on at that time, and you know, it's kind of how I wanted to present myself, you know.
Okay, now you came back. When I say you came back, nigga, you came back. Ain't
Murder.
Oh, that sounds like murder.
He's outside. Yeah. Murder is outside. You
gotta know what's going on,
Two 15s in the trunk. You can hear he playing his own music, and that's what you're supposed to do. He got the truck wrapped up with his face all on. I know y'all seen it.
It is no way possible that a person can take the hiatus that you did and come back with the welcome. How does that feel? You know what I'm saying? How that much love and you know what I'm saying? People saying, "Hey man, what's up, man? Welcome back." You know what I'm saying? Does that feel good?
It was probably the best feeling of my life, because for one, with what I went through and the rumors that was out there, like I knew that my career was, as far as being a promoter, was over. That's why I got me a regular job.
Okay.
I moved to the country to self rehab, so I lost everything. You know, the drugs did all of that because I couldn't promote, I couldn't host, I couldn't work, I couldn't do anything. So of course bills piled up. I lost my house. You know, my marriage crumbled. Everything just kind of turned. So, and then I know how Jackson is, and you know, if you can win over Jackson, I think you can win over any city in the world. That's my opinion, because it's a lot of hatred down here, you know. And but one thing I can say though, that's on the positive side though,
a lot of love.
It's a lot of love too, because we the hospitality state, so the love is gonna always outshine the hate once you get all the good people together. For example, when we wanted to get Barack Obama in office, the black people, the Mexicans, they came together.
That was my first time voting.
Ever.
Shit. Ever.
Just like with this election, you know, we wanted Biden in office, and we all came together and got Biden. So when we want to do something, and I people knew I was always a genuine person. I was always a good person. So, you know, they're gonna run your name through the mud, but the good is gonna always speak up. And when the good speaks, the bad is gonna make the bad sound like what they are, and that's a straight hater.
The good outweigh the bad.
Every time.
I'm fine with that. You know,
because I mean, I never intentionally tried to hurt anybody. I never intentionally tried to harm anybody. That never was my motive. Everything I always done, man, I always try to help people. Like I just didn't think it was gonna get this big. I didn't. I mean, I'm a humble guy. I never thought that helping somebody, reposting their stuff.
Yeah.
I never thought it was gonna ever pay me, because I had to start charging, because I mean I was just doing work, and you know, and then when you get on a level to where you start reaching the attention of the out of town people like OG Bigger Rank and Big L, QC, when these people start Hot Boy Turk, when they start following you, and then now you seeing it on another platform, and then now it's like, okay, we can market now.
You a whole grown man.
We can market. You know,
you a whole grown man.
So now the price gotta go up, because you know, the work that we put in over the years, it started being seen. That's why I hate I lost my other page. But we're gonna run this new page up. You know, everybody, man, we ran 3 days, we had 7,000. I appreciate it.
Man, when I tell you, goddamn it, they follow.
It was crazy.
They tapped in.
That was crazy.
I'm tapped in.
We left the other page at 34K, and I wasn't even done yet, but I had to get myself, my mind, you know, I had to get closer to God. I mean, all of this was just God's timing, man. It was.
So let me ask you this then. In your stint while you was gone, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, you heard shit that was going on.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
My people.
Like, what was the biggest fucking rumor that you had heard?
that somebody laced me.
I heard that one.
Somebody laced me that
I heard that one.
I was in a crazy house.
I heard you got a body.
I killed.
What?
People was looking for me. None of that was true, man. None of that was true. I got off the drugs on my own. I self-rehabbed on my own, and I couldn't function. I didn't want people to see me like this.
That's a great strength that you really have to possess to self rehab. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And you was just chilling.
And to all you niggas spreading them rumors, man, I'm not even mad at y'all, man, because I really salute y'all though. Glad all you niggas that went behind my back, that tried to do this and do that, that tried to. Y'all know what y'all was doing. People talk. Everybody that you think is your friends, and I learned that too. They not your friends. But I'm not mad. I salute y'all because y'all kept me relevant.
Man, rest in peace to Mo3, but everybody ain't your friends. Everybody ain't your partner.
But they kept me relevant though. I didn't. You can't expect loyalty from people that you knew weren't loyal from the start. So I'm not mad at that because at the end of the day, like when you on a certain level, you're gonna have people to bring you down. And they're gonna, well, I'm not gonna say bring you down. You're gonna have people to try to bring you down.
Right.
So I mean, it kept me relevant, man. 2 years I was completely ghost, and I was still living in the city, regardless. Like, I mean,
and you came back like a fucking rapper.
But I wasn't trying to do all of that, though. I really was just trying to let people know I was good. But it's just, you know, the club started calling, people was bidding, the radio stations. Shout to Quasi, you know, I reached out to him, he gave me an interview. Shout to Mr. Man for giving me my first interview. Shout to Fidel Esco, my girl Guys Lynn for giving me the first exclusive. Shout to Speak Alive TV. Shout out to everybody like who really just showing love and
man. One shout to Murder Gang in the goddamn building, man. Shit.
Oh, we here, man. We here.
Murder Gang in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you gotta know what's going on, man. What's happening, man? Y'all can have a seat. You know what I'm saying?
See, we got security on deck. You know.
Okay. Sweet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's real security. Oh, I really need to goddamn make you a seat then.
Yeah. What's up, bro? And the CEO is in the building. Hey, and this guy right here, man, he held me down. Like. He knew where I was at. He knew where I was at. He knew.
Man, just go ahead, pull up here.
This man drove 25, 30 minutes to see me up the road.
You think?
Yep.
Took chances because I'm out there in the country. They don't play out there.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my mic off and give it to you.
Yeah.
Because I can be heard easy. I can speak loud.
Yeah.
You just put it on you.
Yeah, it's fair, bro.
So we really like, to be honest, like, you know, we really like everything we just picked up where we left off at. And like with me and his situation, like what people don't even understand is when me and him first linked up, it was kind of like we talk about this in the studio all the time. Like we hadn't even had time together. Like when we first linked up, bro had to go do a 3-year bid. Mm-hmm. I was out. Yeah. We linked up on my birthday in November. In February, he had to leave in February for 3 years. So when he came back, that's when I decided to stop doing what I had to do, leave the game. So I left for 2 years. So that's 5 years gone. And now we.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? Shit, I think I saw. I don't know if I can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, you was goddamn posted up in that bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
With a phone.
Yeah. Always.
With videos.
Yep.
But now that God have made it so easy because we done put in so much work without each other. Now we got a studio. Everything that we wanted is right there. So I've been back. It's been 13 days and we made so much noise in these 13 days. We went to Miami. We did some deals up there.
Yeah. We was gonna talk about that. You gotta let me get there, baby. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let me get there. I hear you.
So my point is like, and then on top of that, we open to work with any artists that want to work. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got artists. We not, you know, Murder Gang is the label. Keefyman is the promoter. But we still we got artist development. You know, cause bro got so much knowledge of the music. Like
we showing artists what, you know, put their money in the right spot. You know what I mean?
Cause everything that he's not, brother lost money on paying these out of town people. So you got to deal with people who've been through that. You know, so he can tell them like, hey, nah, that ain't gonna work. You know.
I will say now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Just on the slide off, you know what I'm saying? To go over here.
Yeah.
Well, you got some violent ass motherfucking music, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
You got some violent ass fucking music.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we gotta walk around with security like this, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah.
Am I safe?
We just, you good. You know, we just try to keep everything professional. You see what I'm saying? We don't need
I can speak on his music. Everything he got going, that's one thing I stand for.
Let's play one right quick. Shoot it out.
Shoot it out. Who your crew?
I get you.
Oh, you got a problem, shoot it out. All the acting numbers, see what you about. Running around in your head, you moving out. With that bitch in your mouth, what you doing now? I ain't playing the way I'ma do it now.
Oh, yeah, crew.
Stay with the kid, we can do it now. When you drink in your face, now I'm going out. Fuck around and get kids that was showing out. Get the Dre by the case, I pour it out. Get someone hit the club, then I throw it out. Get the hunt around, drop her and know it out. Speaking on shit you don't know about. Got me some money, cause stay out. I kick in your door, make you loud. Wish you at the brick with the way out.
That was a great one.
Got my foot on the gas.
Whole situation, right?
Don't play with the cash. Get it off of the day that I count. If I get in, cost from your house. All the talking don't know nothing about them. They get up and we let this shit pile up. I'm really not come from the street. Ride around with them stick when it beat. If you show me, we like 50 deep. All that talk ain't gonna do nothing to me. And I'm off in the streets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you about.
I'll tell you something, man.
Go ahead.
Nigga.
That shit go hard. You can't say
It does go hard, but god damn. Are we promoting violence? Or
Nah.
You know what? I don't even want to even worry about it.
It's just the music, bro. It's like right now, you know, there's, you know, you hear, like every year you're gonna hear another new word. Like last year, 2020, starting 2020, you heard op. So everybody will call op. We never said nothing about op. Niggas didn't know, and some niggas don't know what op, like the short standard of it, say op, just the OPP. They were like, oh, it's just op. Nigga, what's the rest of it?
Right.
Opposition. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So they don't really know.
You opposed to what he doing. You opposed to this.
So it's just like you got to just get with what's going on. You feel me? Then really not. We ain't trying to be like nobody. We just trying to bring our own sound to the game and the energy. Like, don't get me wrong. I can got some song right now I can play, give you and let you play, and you won't even think it's me. You see what I'm saying? And you'll be like, oh, you see what I'm saying? So
I'm comfortable. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could probably make some people feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah. It could be like that.
And, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you got great music, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but shit. That's all I can say.
I'm saying, let me tap in on that. Yeah. See, the thing is that everybody different. All my friends that I got, I never judge what they do. I got gay friends. I got friends that's in the streets. I got friends that's in the pen. Be yourself. And what all I'm saying is everything that he rap, and I tell all these artists, everything that you rap or sing about is your experience.
Yep.
Music is telling your story. Country people talk about heartbreaks and loves. People from the streets gonna talk about stuff he seen and he did.
And the blues be talking about some motherfucking cheating and shit.
All that. So I mean, just express yourself however you express yourself. We never knocked it. So we not promoting violence. He just telling his story. He telling you like, hey, if you listen to the music, he basically saying, don't play with me. Don't play with me. That's what's gonna happen if that's the consequence that comes behind you playing with me.
I I'm just happy to know you.
Yeah,
Okay? I'm saying, okay,
you know it.
I come from Jackson. I don't come from
security
I
protect me.
don't come from where he come from.
You know what's happening.
We from the same city, but I know if I go to the neighborhood, I know I got to get myself together. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Cause I come from North Jackson, but it wasn't as rough. But at the same time, I can relate to his situation regardless, because we know wherever we at and what we doing. You just got to know your surroundings. So I mean, he expressed himself the way he do, and
so you from Rankin County.
I'm
asking.
No, I'm from Jackson. Okay. My mother's from Rankin County, so I was back and forth.
Cause you shouted at my homeboy, you know what I'm saying, Marvacos.
Yeah, Marvacos, Wayne, yeah.
Wayne.
See, my
you know what's going on.
I just come up on the same street, but you know, I'm with them on the weekend, but I'm in Jackson going to school. You know, my dad from the North End, my mom from Brandon. They met, so of course I'm gonna be back and forth. So that's how that work out.
And where you from?
I'm from Vernon, North Side. But you know, I be out west. I stayed out west. You know, I stayed different parts.
When I tell you, man, shit, you scared.
But the way,
It ain't scary. I mean,
he's scary. That's like MS-13 kind of shit.
But the way.
Yeah. I mean, you seem like a cool person.
Oh yeah, you know.
But the way I am now, like. The way I am now is the way I grew up. Like, I was a cool guy. So the niggas in the streets protected me. Yeah. They was just like, hey, bro, Lil' Brain ain't bothering nobody. He ain't doing nothing. So don't mess with him. And I befriended them because they protected me.
Yeah. But hey, saying that, you know what I'm saying? Shit, your sister wasn't gonna let nobody fuck off.
Yeah, man. Shout the boo, man. Shout the boo.
Man, Zay.
See, she from the North End. See, we got the same. See, me and her got the same daddy. So she from the North End. So they about that life though. You feel me? So I was always good, but I was always just cool.
I had to bump heads with her all the time. Zay ain't going. You know what I'm saying? Now.
Shout the boo too. She braided hair. Y'all go. Hey, ladies, y'all go see her too, man. You know we got to be on our promo shit. You
feel me? You got to be on, man. Speak about it, man. Speak loud.
Hey. She in-house, go to her page, she shoot you the address, she got a shop at her house, right there, Caesar Lebanon. You just hit her up, man. It's Boo Hank on Facebook, and you know, it's crochet, I don't know how to say the word, crochet, crocheted by Boo, you feel me? That sister, y'all know what it is, man. She doing her thing too, plenty of clientele.
I'm loving what you got going on, and I'm loving the way that you pushing what he got going on.
Right.
Murder Gang music. That's what we doing now.
Right.
And I'm fine with that. Totally fine with that. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah, it's more than me though. We got other artists. We got Murder Gang Wood.
But
people
ask me. People ask me that Wood sign up on the Murder Gang.
Yeah. We got Murder Gang Wood, Murder Gang John, Murder Gang Tees, Murder Gang.
We work with.
Murder Gang Real. So,
we work with other artists, but see, the only reason that I'm so down with Murder Gang because they was the label that actually. They was serious about Keefyman promotion. They wanted me to be their promoter, so they gave me an office. Yeah. If you serious about it, they said, bro, they gave me an office. They gave me the key to their studio. They gave me the key to their barbershop. And they said, this is your home. So, of course, they're serious. You know, I had other people talking about doing that.
Okay. I see you, my guy.
So, I mean, you know, why wouldn't I? That's what it, but we still work with other artists. If anybody wants promotion, they DM the business line. We got secretary outlet. But Murder Gang set that up, so we figuring out ways to we figuring out ways to create other revenue.
Man, I know who you can't touch. Me. Cause of them.
Yeah.
Or this nigga here. You know
for real.
But we ain't no bad guy. We don't be. We in the club. Hey, we in the club. We chilling. We having fun. We want people to enjoy themselves. We just don't play with us. Like for real. We don't even want to take it to that level because we don't even want to do that.
Some of these guys, they be careless. Really, they don't really be.
Me and you, we gonna have a whole one-on-one situation.
Yeah.
Bro gonna do his own save. Bro gonna do his own save.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
If you don't want to answer it, fine. You know what I'm saying? Cool.
But you gotta put your own.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
You unorthodox.
Yeah. We're gonna have bro here with me too.
Very different kind of person. the Welcome Home Committee has been excellent.
Man, been phenomenal, man.
I mean,
been phenomenal.
Did you even think,
man,
that, you know what I'm saying, that many people loved you like that?
I'm gonna tell y'all a story that happened a year ago. When I first decided to first go to rehab, and then after I got out of rehab, I was in self rehab, and that's when bro wasn't gonna stop till he found me.
Yeah.
Murder went through my blood, my immediate family, and it was like what he at, and they gave him the address because she was like, you know, bro, care about you, like it ain't nothing about no business.
I was looking through.
And I told when he came out there, we had a long conversation where I was staying at because I went to rehab for 6 months, and when I was in self rehab, that's when you can do it at your house, and you virtual FaceTime out there. That's a whole nother subject. But anyway, I was at home getting myself together. Every day was rough. I was looking rough, feeling rough, but he came out there and I told him, I said, man, it's over with. I looked at him and I said, murder is over with. I said, I'm done with this.
Let me pause you for a second, man. Like, you telling me that conversation, but like when you pulled up, like how was that? You know what I'm saying? Pulling up to say, hey man, say man.
It was a surprise. I ain't expect. He came by 8 in the morning, so I ain't expect it though. And I really didn't want nobody to see me like that though.
And it meant that much to you to do that.
I had to, man.
That's what's
because
up.
it's like
He saw me like that. He the only person. Him, probably my ex-wife and my daughter. They was the only one that saw me going through that.
How bad was it? I mean, nigga, you look good now.
It
couldn't have been that bad.
I don't know, when you giving up on yourself, you ain't taking care of yourself. I mean, when you depressed, you don't take care of yourself. You don't take care of your hygiene. You don't get no haircut. You going through that. And I want people to know that because I don't want nobody to ever. If you're gonna do some drugs or if you're gonna have fun, just don't let it control who you are. Don't let it to a point where, because that's what it'll get to. So that's why I'm letting people know the details of my situation because I'm gonna still have my fun. I'm gonna drink my Moet. You feel me? I'm gonna drink my liquor, but I'm gonna know my limits though. But
why ain't even offer you a cup? It's a bunch of
nah. I'm good. But my point is that, you know, he came out there, it surprised me, but he didn't judge me though. He didn't judge me though, because I'm pretty sure he done seen way worse. And I wasn't.
I'm pretty sure.
But I was in the process of getting myself together though. But to answer your question, like going back to the welcome back part, bro, he was telling me the whole time, like, bro, these people missing you, bro. Everybody, bro, he was like, bro, it's crazy because I can't go nowhere without people asking me, man, where your boy Keef at and all this. And I was hearing it, but it's like, I don't know, I didn't take it serious until, and then the last thing he told me when he left me, he said, bro, I don't care how long it take, bro. Whenever you ready to hop back out here,
that's real nigga shit.
Let me know.
That's real nigga shit right there.
And literally, what was it? 365 days after that he pulled up right before All-Star and this corona shit hit. I think it was around February. And that's crazy. February this year, I hit his phone. I was like, bro, it's time.
It has to happen.
Actually, I hit him January 28th. January 28th when I made the call to bro. And I was like, it's time. And
you have been a staple. Or you even if you wouldn't, you are now a fucking staple in this city.
What's that?
A staple meaning
imprint.
It's, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Imprint.
It really can't move
pierced
or
in the
work
city
without you.
Yeah, for real.
I got a question. Well, I know he said you pulled up on him, and what made you like let me go find my nigga, you know?
Because it was like it's shit bigger than what it is though. It was like I was in this, like I was locked up and shit. Doing like 3 years. I had already did like 6 months on shit, so it was like 3.5 years now. So I was locked up. Like I'm in there, you know, doing my thing. Like even with the videos and everything, putting out mixtapes, recording myself on my own little studio on my phone in my cell, putting out music, study sending music, watching bro still doing his thing, taking heat on everything that we sit down and talk about, like shit, bro. And he was on, so I'm like, hell yeah, this.
Cause he would
like hell yeah.
He would coach me behind the scene the whole time.
Like bro.
But then before I knew when he got locked up, he was like, bro,
Could you possibly be a rapper, or you just
Nah,
just
Can't be a rapper.
straight promotion, and it's like,
motivation and the
yeah, the promotion is the motivation, and really promotion is the key to a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
You can make all the music in the world, but people don't hear it. And I'm gonna get on your nerves. I'm gonna make you hear it. I post it 5 times if I have to.
You gotta keep it in their face.
You got to.
Then, like I say, motherfuckers were coming. Like you had the wardens of prisons and shit. Like I done been kicked out about 5 prisons, but
wait a minute, hold on. How, Sway? How do you get kicked out of fucking prison?
You got kicked out of 5 of them.
Yeah, them motherfuckers.
Every time this nigga called me, cause when he was locked up, I had to answer every call because I ain't know which one was gonna be him. And that's how I started being accessible to a lot of people, because I'm thinking, bro, call him. I'm answering the phone to people I ain't want to talk to, because a lot of people just want to just talk. But he be like, he ain't lying.
Man, yeah, they kicked me out. So just different shit. But you know, motherfuckers come shake my seal down and shit. Then they looking for shit. I'm like, I ain't got shit. I got shit put up. Head, everything. Motherfucker like, as soon as they get ready to walk out, they like, and you better take the fucking post down. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? The warden of the jail, he was like, the dude Keefyman just posted you a picture of you. I said, what?
Didn't know what I was doing. Getting niggas in trouble and
I'm going back to eat lunch and shit. You know, I don't even leave out my cell. I just go back and eat. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna go back and eat. Shit, I walk back. They see me in the house. She like, I just seen you. Oh yeah, hell yeah, man.
Who gets kicked out of jail?
It was just too much, man. Them motherfuckers said I was doing too much, man.
Man, this man called me from 4 prisons, man.
Yeah,
I don't know. He's been in Rankin County, Yazoo, Green County.
I've been in Yazoo.
Yeah, it was too much. The prison was too little, and it was like the officers, they doing their job, and they like, what up, murder man? You know, they fuck with me, you know. Yeah, but you know, even the warden, he like, what a country band at? We know you known for country band. What up? When your mixtape coming out? I'm like, come on, bro. You just shoot me down, bro.
I was so busy into my work, like, bro had to tell me, like, bro, he was like, bro, you moving, bro. He like, look at your followers. I ain't know, man, I was at 20K.
Yep.
You know, I was.
You up there stuck there.
Why you let that one go? You had to start over.
Yeah, I ain't logged in. We still working on it though.
Yeah.
No, management team, they still working on trying to get Instagram. You got to email Instagram, and it's a process. They talking about Instagram, talking about the COVID, so they ain't got nobody on deck, so they got to email you back. So it ain't over with. We just, you know. But I'm gonna run with the new one, because like they told me, sometimes it's good to start over.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to see it grow, bro.
We at 8,000.
That's why I told him, like, bro, just start another, bro. We just watch it grow.
You got more followers than me.
You know what I'm saying? We watch
and I've been out here forever.
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
nigga.
But like,
maybe I need to goddamn go.
I used to sit in my cell and watch my followers go up, like even with the Thriller videos. I remember I was like one of the first niggas doing them bitches, like putting them bitches out from prison, the whole video. Like I was Thriller, niggas didn't know what that was.
Right.
So now you see everybody doing Thriller, and you feel me? And you know, like I don't really know about the TikTok shit. Yeah.
Man, let me tell y'all something, goddamn. Speak Alive TV is finna take a 2-year hiatus.
Yeah.
1 year, at least.
Yeah.
Shit. I ain't fucking with nobody.
But man,
but when I come back,
it's humbling though. It's humbling though. Man, I ain't expecting none of this though. It's humbling because I thought, like I said, I thought it was over with, and everything my team said they was gonna do, they did. You know, bro had the studio, bro had my office, bro got my secretary, bro got my security.
Yep.
I ain't gotta pay. I ain't gotta pay.
Right there.
I ain't got. He's sitting right there. I ain't gotta pay. Shout out to Q too, man.
Yep.
I ain't gotta pay.
Security team.
Murder Gang Q.
Yep.
I ain't gotta pay for no. I used to lose money because if I'm charging, let's say if you got a business and you want me to cut you a radio slide, and I charge you, I can't text you because I mean that's a simple job. It's a 1 minute commercial because everything on the radio lasts one minute. But just think about it now. If I charge $100, I gotta go pay somebody $50 out of that $100 to record it.
Right.
So I done made $50. I done spent all that time for $50.
Season 2 goddamn going up.
So you know, I can go in there and knock that out, and now I can charge $125. I can charge $150.
Season 2 going up.
You know, all that stuff just it helps you. You know, because everybody know a business. We just talked about it with McDonald's. You got to make more than what you spending.
Yeah.
You also have to spend.
Yeah.
Right. But you gotta spend wisely though.
Right. Yep.
You know, if I gotta give if I gotta pay half of what I make to do something, that's why I could never come up, because I'm having to study, do this and then how to go. And then if it didn't sound right, I got to go pay another extra $10 to $15 if let's say if I missaid a word, you know, because commercials got to be right. You know, you advertising people's stuff, so you know, just little stuff, man.
So let me ask you, how was the feed the homeless situation today, man?
It was cool, man. We started. We started late because it was raining this morning, but. You know, homeless people not gonna try. They trying to find somewhere to get up on the bridge or something in the rain. So we actually, you know, we once the rain stopped, you know, we went to moving around and you know we passed them out. But man, it hurt my heart too because like, man, we blessed, man. Like just you got a crib, the roof over your head. Like these people ain't got nothing. And you know, we went looking for them because a lot of them didn't show. And man, my shout out to Auntie Quita. Twisted Family Fitness, Michaela Soul Paradise, she got a new spot. She got a comedy spot, a spot you can do comedy events, all that. But anyway, we went to, we went looking for them, man. We found most of them up under the bridge. Every intersection up under the bridge, we
dropped it off.
We saw kids too, though.
Dang.
Yeah, in the wintertime, that's kind of disheartening.
Man, it's 42 degrees outside right now.
Yep.
And the biggest problem is that here I'm trying to get my life in order and I can't afford to help them. You know.
Yeah, that be the kicker right there.
And, you know, that's why we as a city we gotta and we can't change that situation, but we can help when we can. You know, if you got an extra $1 give to them, man, that'll help.
Yep. You said that and you was real vocal about that, man. If you could send me $1 or $2,
whatever.
Nothing.
We not taking no money. We not no bad. What the hell we gonna look like taking $5 from somebody? We went and bought water, man. Shout out to Lord the 601. Shout out to people that my girl Shanice that worked for me at McDonald's. There's a manager at McDonald's in Atlanta. Yes. Gave her the transfer to Atlanta. She doing her thing. She really sent items. You know what I'm saying? And all that money, I forwarded to my Auntie Quita cash app. But she went to Sam's and bought stuff. And you know she bought face masks for a lot of homeless people don't have face masks, so they can't. Even if they get money, they ain't got no face masks. They can't go into stores because people not letting you in there. I mean, it's a lot.
Ain't nobody running off on the plug twice. You know what I'm saying? Shit, these motherfuckers is really just trying to give and help.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate.
Cause she blessed. She blessed. I'm blessed to have a promotion company. You know, I lost everything too, but my family was there. You know, these homeless people when they lose it, they ain't got. They got to live on the streets.
Nobody,
I'm gonna say that you really paused everything. You ain't lost.
No.
You paused.
Yeah. We just put it on pause. That's it.
Yeah.
A minute.
But you know what I'm saying? Once you press play.
Yep.
Man,
well, somebody rent some houses. Somebody rent some houses. Let me know. I showed somebody can throw that lick.
Oh, I got you on that.
Yeah, for real.
I got you on that. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
But I ain't had nothing because, you know, God told me. God, I ain't never had no relationship with God. Everybody, like I said, everybody grew up. Their grandmama took them to church. Everybody went to church. Everybody prayed. But when you get that relationship with God to where He like your homie, your homeboy, you can be like, hey man, what's going on? You know, that's how I talk to him. So he told me, he said, man, you gonna have to. God told me in a dream. He said, when I give you this second chance, just you gotta tell the truth. You gotta tell the truth. You gotta tell because your truth is gonna be somebody. And you'll be surprised on my DMs. It's homies that I got that rap. It's homies that I got that work. They hit me like, man, bro, I got a problem too, bro. How did you do this? I can't lie to them. You know, it's gonna be hard, but if that's what you want to do,
yep.
You gonna have to go through. Everybody got to go through it,
man. This kind of a great situation that I want to keep going with. But we probably at an hour. Well, it don't matter.
Bro, we do this shit out. We do this shit all night. But I know you got a gig and all that.
Yeah, I gotta get it right.
Man, invite us back, man. Invite us back, man.
You gotta know this.
Invite us back.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga. Let me tell you something, man. You tapped in. Cause shit, you clearly got a story.
Yes, sir.
It's written on you.
And a lot of people, let me say this before I go. A lot of people be like, you know, you and Murder, y'all two different guys. You look like a good guy. He look like a bad guy. That's what I'm just telling you how the image of people.
Oh, yeah.
This is one of the greatest people that I know. And this man will help anybody. If you ask, my point is, don't go out of what your first image is, because
the judgment.
You don't know what people really been through. You know what I'm saying? People really help you, man.
Apparently he's really good.
The ones that's in the suit and tie, they're the ones you got to watch out for. I mean,
the snake.
You know, cause we ourselves, man. We ourselves. We're gonna be ourselves. You know, and
I asked you that question off camera.
Murder, you got something coming? You got something coming out?
Yeah, we got Trap Motivation 5.
Hosted by the kid.
Yeah, hosted by Keefyman.
And we got Promo City. You know what I'm saying?
We got Salute City. That's me and Bigger Rankin' Joe. I supposed to drop that before I left. Shout out to OG Bigger Rankin'. He held his word when I heard him. You You know, I had paid them for the deposit, the tag the Real Nigga Radio stuff in there.
And when you was in Florida, you had recently said, you know what I'm saying, shit, I am now.
Hey, shout to Shot Time Jeff, man. That's the homie. Hey, Jeff made some major play while we was up there, man. Hey, we officially promotion for Hustle Guy ENT. I can't talk too much about it because it's still in the works. All I can say is Hustle Guy, Miami to Chicago, back to Jackson. Shot Time Jeff made that happen, man. He used to own KOD down here in Jackson. He owned the bigger things now because the market was the market was just slow for him down here, but we developed a friend. He could have just went on by the way and never called us no more after he closed the club down. He flew me and Murder up there, got a proposition. Bro got, all I can tell you now is bro got a single with Chris Brown and Sean Kingston. I'm just say that I'm gonna be quiet. I'm just letting y'all know the kind of moves we making and all. Hey, just get with us, man. If y'all, hey.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. This Speak Alive TV. It's DJ Reese Reed. It's Murder Man. Murder Gang in the building. Keefy. Keefy. Mr. Motherfucking Promo City.
Promo City is done, man.
Gotta know what's going on here.
Cause
you got a new one.
New Instagram, man. It's easy, man. THE only Keefy. The only Keefyman. The only Keefyman. It's the only one, man. The only one.
Murder Man 601, MurdaMan 601.
Hey, follow Murder Gang John, 2X. Yeah. Follow Murder Gang Wood.
Yeah.
Follow Murder Gang Teasy.
Yeah. Follow the whole gang, Murder Gang Silk, man. Everybody. Most recent, you can go everywhere.
Man, spend realer.
We gonna catch up with him on shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, but we still
Lord forgive me, I know I'm a sinner, but stay with the road. If you go there, then I'm taking the charge. Down on my dick and slip on like a pill. Dead and you gone, it's the day they miss you. They love, they pretending it's fine, they with you. Die for their gang, got flesh but no bitch.
That's probably somebody else, baby. Hey man, I'm gonna start suing you guys using my name, man. The Murder Man. Hey, now I'm just bullshit. I appreciate the promotion, bro.
Hey,
I appreciate it.
Hey, let me airdrop this to you. Let me airdrop this to you real quick.
Now you gonna see. Oh yeah.
Hey, play that real quick. Yeah. Hey, I want y'all to hear this new joint while we on the way out, man. This new joint finna hit the club tonight. Aces tonight, man. Aces tonight. Hey,
we going crazy.
The whole time talking about this one, man.
Yeah,
we did a little warm up last night, and we messed the warm up. We tonight is the finale, man. It's the official. Welcome back.
Yeah. We going crazy, man.
We was gonna wait to drop this tonight. We gonna let y'all. Yeah, he say.
There you go.
Hey, Murder.
Going straight in. New shit.
Oh.
But now we going straight. The fuck.
Run up on me, nigga. I push your shit.
I love your voice, man.
Stay there when you been at. And we find out where your blood gon' spill at. These nigga bitches and numbers to suck. No shit, hoe you and no tryna fuck. Back to the money, don't step on the block. Yeah, I think they work with the shit.
Shout DJ Two-Way, he dropped it last night. DJ
Two-Way got that.
DJ Two-Way, the first DJ to break it. Monica gonna break it tonight. Aces, y'all be there, man. Bring the whole seat out. Shout to Chill Weird, shout to Battlefield Pierre, man. Shout to Wood. Shout to Reverend Bankroll, my little nigga. My little big homie. All of the big with a bitch named Keisha.
Smoking this out in no regular reef. I hear them talking, they like how pop.
Going straight in, no finesse, no finesse.
Started this shit so you know I'm a fan.
Hey, this how we coming, man. This how we coming. Somebody in trouble for real.
Going straight in, you can change the beat. Niggas just won't do a thing to me. I keep the chopper, the gang with me. Running that chick, no chick respect.
Niggas know just how we come.
All the dishes I done missed up, cook the work until it done. Pressure, I won't let up. Headshot to get you done. Killing off the pot. Serve the block and 31. Oh yeah, that
New
bitch
shit,
man.
That's call straight in, man. Y'all, hey, we dropping the club tonight.
Man, let's Speak Live TV, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you are live on the motherfucking set. Man, I appreciate my guy pulling up, man.
But y'all got the followers too, boy. These folks DMing me like crazy.
I mean, we gonna figure it out, you know what I'm saying?
We gonna figure that.
Aces.
Yeah, we aces tonight,
Shout
man.
J Time Bud, man.
Yeah.
Shout to Ben. They put the deal on the table from the gate. They ain't
gotta
play.
know what's going
They
on,
did
man.
not play. Them boys said we got you.
Goddamn Murder Man.
Oh yeah, man, you already know,
Oh, you
man.
got a
We
whole
appreciate it.
goddamn situation coming up.
Oh yeah, sir.
Hold
man.
on. Hey, I gotta shout out my people real quick, man.
Oh, yeah,
they
man,
just
don't
they
talk
just
to
tapped
me.
in to Speaker Live TV. Henry Earl. Shout out to my girl Breeze over there at Playhouse. Shout out to Ray
Breezy,
Queen.
man. Shit, I got one
Yeah.
tapped in with her here. Shit.
Shout out to shout out to my boy Murder Gang John tapped in. Shout out to Junior Williams, and I got one more. Shout out to
Yeah,
Man,
I
shout
gotta
out
get
to
my son.
everybody.
I gotta get
Shout
my
out to the
son
city,
in
though,
too,
man.
for
Shout out to
sure.
the city.
Talk to him,
And shout out to my boy my book, where you at? JTMG Promotion, man. You know we still messing with you, man. JTMG the long way, Chicago, Milwaukee in the building. Them boy from Milwaukee, J
Big
State.
bucks. Big dog.
Appreciate y'all, man. I see you DMs, man. We ain't no celebrities, man. We in the city, man. Y'all know we shouting out
sure.
everybody. DM me, man. We write you right back.
They know what's happening, man.
Buy some beatings, you gotta hit that beating line though.
Oh,
Man,
yeah,
talk
for
to me,
sure.
I talk back. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they talk back.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Keefyman, promotion, Mr. Promo City,
For sure.
DJ Reese Reed, Speaker Loud, man. You gotta know what's going on. Shit, I got Fizz and Pay Me in the background.
Salute,
Shit,
man.
Very next to goddamn,
sure.
you know what I'm saying?
Murder gang.
Murder, man.
Hey, salute to Speaker Live TV, man. Y'all
Yeah,
doing some
for
good
sure.
things, man.
For sure.
Shout out to Fox Chronicle too, man. She working, man.
You gotta know what's going
Yeah,
on.
shout out,
man.
shout out to
Foxy.
all everybody, man,
You
that's
intimidating.
doing their thing, man.
You intimidating.
No, man.
We some good
I
guys,
don't want
man.
them with some
I
money,
ain't scared
man.
of you.
I don't want them with some money, man.
You intimidating.
Nah,
I
man.
don't want them with some money, man. That's
But
it.
we gonna make it work, you know what I'm saying?
We'll get somebody. Hey, we'll get somebody hurt by DJ Reese though. Believe that.
Yeah.
Man, you know what
for
the fuck going on.
Don't play with that boy there, man. For real.
For real, man.
We some good guys. Don't let us be bad guys.
All right.
We don't not want to do that. For real.